For those of you who may be new to my channel, I've been debating J.P. Holding and his friends on Theology Web ever since Holding blocked me from his YouTube channel. In the debate, I've taken the position of indirect doxastic voluntarism and argued against direct doxastic voluntarism. Here's a quick summary of these two positions. So the guys at Theology Web think my last video response to them wasn't thorough enough. That's why in this video series I'm going to dissect every one of Dante Ting's claims, leaving no room for doubt that he has absolutely failed to argue anything. Some of you may already know who Dante Ting is. He's an obsessive follower of J.P. Holding and has adopted a similar style of argumentation. As Dante Ting opens his response, he's talking about choosing to ignore evidence. So it seems as though he's taking the position of indirect doxastic voluntarism. But as we'll see later, Dante Ting likes to define his position in contradictory terms. In his next post, Dante misrepresents what I'm saying. He claims I said people don't believe things contrary to evidence. Of course, I didn't say this anywhere, and when pressed to find any semblance of this claim in my posts, he was unable to do so. He simply asserts that my whole argument makes such a case, but offers nothing to support this. He also provides two supposedly chosen beliefs, one of which he already believed. He objected to my argument in his first post, so it makes no sense for him to say that he just now believes my argument is futile. Dante was also unable to reverse either of these chosen beliefs. This is likely due to the fact that he is lying about choosing them. According to Dante, I'm arguing against free will. This is not true. I'm only arguing against direct doxastic voluntarism. I'm even granting a certain degree of free will by taking the position of indirect doxastic voluntarism. Dante fails to understand that free will does not necessarily mean you have voluntary control over everything. Dante has an odd definition of persuasion. According to him, a person that is persuaded of something does not necessarily believe it. When have you ever heard the word used in this way? For example, I was persuaded that unicorns exist, but I don't believe they do. If someone persuades you, but you don't believe what they say, then you haven't actually been persuaded. The definition I gave him for persuade says, to cause someone to believe something. It does not say to move someone one increment closer to believing something. It does not say to give someone a choice of whether or not to believe something. If you persuade someone of something, you have caused them to believe it. This next quote is hilarious, so I'm going to read it aloud. It's not about one position making sense or not. It's about believing in one position and then choosing to believe against it, just because.